We're back at Heat Media Day, and very excited to be joined. One of our favorites, the Dragon, Goran Dragić, joining us here. Goran, thanks for the time, man. Much appreciated.
Thank you guys for having me. Healthy,
yes.
All right, so what was the Rocky training this summer, man? Were you in Siberia? Were you running the mountains this time? What was going on? Did you take it easy?
I take it easy. No, nothing special. I'm just doing my rehab and try to get back in shape and try to get stronger, my knee, and I think so. We did that. And now it's a new season. So
how was last year experiencing last year? It's kind of funny with Heat injuries because they're kind of secretive around here, and it's kind of like, yeah, Goran's got a knee thing, and then the games are just kind of going by, and you're just sitting there and trying to get healthy and trying to get right. So was this among the most frustrating years for you?
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the most frustrating years of my career. I was never injured before. To be out for so long, and I was going crazy at home and tried to get healthy back on the floor with my teammates. But it is what it is. It's behind me. I'm looking forward to this season, and hopefully I can stay healthy.
What are some of the things that you do to try and keep sane when that's going on? You can't play basketball. Do you pick up a hobby? Do you binge watch TV?
Not really. My family, they help me a lot, my kids, my wife, and just try to be positive.
Yeah, the kids don't know rehab.
I know.
Yeah.
But
you got to wrestle.
But it's good when you see them and they bring a smile on your face, and it's always helpful. But yes, it's just try to stay on top of my rehab. That was the main thing. My only focus was to come back as soon as possible to help my teammates, and you have good days, bad days, but now it's behind me. So
you have a lot of new guys, some younger guys, so you're more of a leader this year. DWade's not around, but you have Jimmy Butler. It's just a lot of chaos. How are you guys going to go into this year? How are you going to approach this year? Just go in and just be you? Are you going to try to be more of a leader? Or are you going to try to help the young guys? It's always, hard for me to figure out what are the older guys, especially coming off an injury, how are you going to view this next season?
Yeah, that's a good question. We lost DWade. He was a great part of this team, a great leader. But, we need to step it up right now. Here's UD, me, Jimmy. We have a lot of new players that they came in. And, we just need to give them good advice, support, especially to Bam. He's gonna have a huge role this year. Tyler and all these young guys try to, make them feel comfortable and that they can produce for our team. And I think so. For me personally, try to be there for them every day. Try to help them on practice, at the games, how I view the game, and make their job easier.
What is that like, Goran? Like Bam he gets these roles, and all of a sudden the role grows and grows, and now it feels like Hassan's gone now, and there's a lot more pressure. You're going to be the starting big man, and what is that development like as a player when you don't go just as the bench niche guy that was drafted? Like the team is relying on you, the pressure is on you. Do you remember what that switch was like for your career?
Yeah, but I never view it like that because I always work hard, try to be as a starting point guard, and when I get this opportunity to be, then it's all in. I mean, I was excited at the same time, but I knew that I need to put a lot of hard work in so I can produce. And we all know that Bam, he's a special player. He already demonstrated that last season, and I think so. He's ready for this big season of his.
So you mentioned the starting point guard. I heard that you got a little extra cash coming your way on Friday. Riley said that because Justise was chirping about the starting point guard role, they fined him $50K, gave you half.
That's not true. I mean, it's still nothing on my bank account, so I don't know about that.
Maybe checking the login. Maybe cash.
Maybe,
is it? Is that just guys wanting to, I don't know how to take that. Like, obviously, everybody wants to play and have big roles. You call it whatever. I think Jimmy had a good line these days. Like, what is a point guard these days anymore? It's all kind of under the umbrella, and you're both very helpful to the Miami Heat. So, whenever that does get back to you, that Justise is saying he wants to be the starting point guard, is that a big deal to you? Do you care? Do you want to fight him in the hallway? What is the reaction to that?
No. I mean, the same. I mean, basically, we're playing for the same cause, to help our team. And on the end of the day, coach spoke. He's gonna make a decision who's gonna play, whatever I need to do to help the team. I'm gonna do it. So it doesn't matter what it is. It's always nice to have some competition. To be ready. And J-Dub, he demonstrated that last year that he can play great at that position. So. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna do my job, and on the end, we're gonna see, where I'm gonna play or how I'm gonna play.
We've been hearing a lot of guys talking about how much trash talk they talk.
Cool.
Right? Trash talk.
Yeah.
I can't imagine all trash talk ends when you talk trash, right? In the exit.
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't talk.
Come on,
Goran. We remember that Sixers series, man.
Nah,
we remember that Sixers series. You were intense. You were flexing on folks.
If I talk trash, I talk in my own language, and nobody understands. So
no. Goran, you sneakily have, like, I don't know if you ever done this, because I don't know if you YouTube yourself. If you YouTube Goran Dragić fights, people seem to get into it with you, and you get right back into their face. Like, you are not a guy who backs down, even though, like, you come at people like, whatever.
No,
that's not you, man.
I'm gonna say like this: I never start first. So
you're a counterpuncher.
If somebody gonna go at me, I'm gonna.
We have
of course,
video
I'm gonna.
evidence.
Did I start first?
No, not you start, but you always in some kind of scuffle, going back and forth with somebody. I just asked a little trash talk. Everybody around here has been talking about Tyler talking trash, Jimmy Butler talking trash, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they said Duncan Robinson was talking trash. I was like, no way.
Duncan Robinson.
That can't be a
talking
thing.
Trash. I'm like, Gogi, you got to talk trash.
When you practice, everybody talk trash.
Okay.
All right. You're having fun.
Right.
When you hit a three, you say, okay, hand down, man down. And this kind of, it's just, it's fun. It's fun. And, when you're playing the real game, then it's a little bit more,
Right.
You want to win. And like I said, if somebody gonna talk to me or punch me, I'm gonna defend myself. So nothing serious.
All right.
So we didn't know if you were gonna be here this year, because there was like a time this summer when the whole Butler thing was going down. They said that you were gonna be in this deal to the Mavericks. Little reuniting with your guy Luka, which we saw was awesome here when it was Slovenia night. How did you take that all in? What was going through your mind when those rumors were flying around, and now that you're still here?
If I'm honest, I didn't even know, because we are 6 hours ahead.
Oh, you weren't here. You weren't in the country, so you were home.
I was back home, and it was 6 hours ahead, so I was sleeping. So I didn't even know what is going on. And then when I woke up, I checked my phone, and I got like 25 text messages. So I called my agent. I asked him what is going on, and he told me the deal almost got through, but it didn't. So. That's everything what I know, and and on the end of the day, I understand this is a part of business, and I'm happy that I stay here, but still,
it just is what it is.
It is what it is. I don't have control of that.
Yeah.
The only thing what I control is be myself and work hard. So.
We've been here now a long time, man. Like, is there hopes that, like, this is the last stop of the career? Like, you just want to finish things out with the Miami Heat, or you just don't even think about it? You're just trying to get through this year.
Yeah, I don't even think about it, because I don't think when I'm gonna finish career, or I go day by day. I think so. That's the best approach. Don't think about the future. Just control what I can control. Get here every day. Do my stuff, work hard, and we'll see where that's gonna get me. So
we asked this of Coach Spo. Did you see the genie party that went down on Mickey Harrison's yacht this year with Pat Riley and DWade dancing?
Yes.
What was your reaction to seeing this?
It was funny to me, especially Pat. He got some moves. And DWade too, but I didn't know what kind of party that was. Everybody dressed like that, but it looked fun to me. So,
you had before we get you out here, you had like this really heartfelt answer about what Udonis Haslem means to the Heat last year, as you guys were winding things down.
Yeah.
Did you think that he was going to hang him up, like, because he had the cool ending with him and DWade in that last game? and that he is coming back. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, end of the season, I didn't know. I didn't even. I don't know. I didn't know if he gonna come back or not. It was kind of in a gray area. He didn't say nothing, and we as a players, we poked him a little bit. Hey, UD, please, you gonna come back with us or no? So, when I found out that he gonna resign with the Heat again, I was happy because we all know what he means for Miami, for this franchise. Won 3 championships, really great example. Mr. 305, and I was so happy because he's a good friend of mine and he helped me a lot for these 5 years that I'm with the Heat.
I'm remiss in asking. I know I said that was the last one. This is the last one, I swear. You guys got Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
The Jimmy is he said this Friday. I'm not a bleep hole like everybody thinks I am. What are your early impressions of him? Have you gotten to have a lot of interaction with him? If not, do you reach out to people? Do you reach out hey, what's it like playing with Jimmy? Because I hear he's a little tough on his teammates, likes to ruffle feathers. Or do you just do it, take it in as your own guy?
Yeah, just take it in because you cannot judge somebody from the cover. You need to get to know him. And Jimmy, we had some battles. A lot of times he was guarding me and. He was nice guys to me. He was a nice guy to me. We talk a lot, even when we play against each other. So I never pay attention what other people are saying. So, this is the first time that I really get to know him for the past few days. And he's really a nice guy and a great player. We're happy to have him here. A great leader. And, I like his work ethics. He's feisty and that's what we need.
Goran, thanks for the time, man. Always
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
you giving us your time in the start of the season. Good luck this year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.